What's up, guys?
Cool.
How's everybody doing out there? This video is for all my new FBA sellers, everybody that's been patiently waiting and foaming at the mouth to get their FBA shipments going and on the way out, but haven't been able to. Hey Luna, can you keep it down? I don't know if Luna's gonna keep it down. Luna, I'm trying to do a live broadcast. Can you say hi to everyone?
I'm talking about Scarecrow from Batman cartoon.
Okay, Luna's talking about Scarecrow from Batman. Say hi to everyone, Luna.
Hi.
Luna, what are you...
Luna again.
Yeah, it's Luna again. That's the real reason you guys are here. I just went and spent $2,700 at Marshall's. My car is completely packed full of shoes. It was 6 carts of shoes. It was freaking ridiculous. But enough about me. Let's talk about you guys.
Sister, but now she has nowhere to sit.
Yeah, we were gonna go pick up Alyssa, but she has nowhere to sit, so we have to figure that out. It's typical retail arbitrage problems. Anyways, back to the matter at hand. Today is the day that everybody could start sending in shipments for new FBA sellers, and I just wanted to let everybody know that I'm here to help you guys. If you have any questions, send me a private message on Facebook. Actually, that's not the best idea because it is the area where I get the most messages, so it's hard to keep up with. Your best bet is to message me on Instagram or Twitter or Snapchat, something like that, and I'll be able to help you along. It's not that hard, guys. You don't need to pay $1,000 to learn someone's course. You don't need to do a lot of stuff. You just need to put your head down and work. You need to focus on putting stuff into those boxes that's going to make you money and then sending it off to FBA. And don't hesitate. Like we've seen in the past, hesitation can kill you. People that didn't send in one item, you could have just sent one item into FBA, but because you were waiting to build some massive initial shipment, then they hit the moratorium and you couldn't send anything in. So that's an example of how hesitation can kill you. You missed the whole Q4 right there just because you didn't send one item in. Maybe you have been selling for a while, but you never sold a CD, and then when the CD gating went down, you got gated on CDs. That's another opportunity you missed out on because you hesitated. Moral of the story is, the floodgates have opened, guys. It's time to start pouring all that profit into your bank account. So get out on the streets, start sourcing products, start thinking about private label, start thinking about wholesale, start getting ungated in as many categories and brands as you can. Start being creative.
Can I turn my AC on?
Yeah, we're gonna turn the AC on in a second.
It is on.
I'm so hungry.
Yeah, the sun's beating down. I've been cold lately, but today is a nice day, guys. It's gotta be like 60 something. It's super nice. What is it? 62 degrees. Inside the Audi it's hot.
That's outside.
Yeah, but it's hotter in here.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, guys, I hope everyone's having a great day. I love Mondays. That's what day it is, right?
Yes.
Yeah. When you work for yourself, sometimes you forget what day it is, but I definitely am not waking up on Monday like, fuck, I hate Monday. Ah! No, every day is a day to wake up and get it. Just wake up every day and think who got your money, right? Just pretend that you're broke every day when you wake up, and if you don't make any money, you're not gonna eat. Just wake up and go get your money. It's out there, somebody got it. And another thing along the same topic, that I follow Grant Cardone, and he has some wise tips, and he said this the other day. He said that all the money that you have was once somebody else's. So the wisdom in that is that you got to let money go. You got to spend money to make money. You got to feed this system. You can't hoard it and save it forever. You got to put it into the system and let it work for you, right? It's not your money. You're just holding it for a while. So put it to work. Shout out to David Manlove. What up, man? Shout out to everybody who's not watching this broadcast, because you're actually hustling and making shipments and getting money right now. Those are the real players. Shout out to everybody who's not watching. Yeah, Grant Cardone is the man. The other day I saw him on the live show. I don't know if he does this all the time. I barely watch stuff. What's up, Herman Benitez? I don't know. Grant gave a woman a $100 bill, signed it, dated it, and said that if she still has that $100 bill in 10 years, he will give her $900 more, 10xing that 100 into 1,000. pretty cool concept. Maybe she'll hold on to it, maybe she doesn't. Either way, the mindset is really all that matters. You guys got to have a profitable mindset. You're not going to make money if your mindset's not profitable and positive. That's a main thing. Like, if you think it's hard, it's going to be hard. If you think you're going to lose, you're going to lose. But guess what happens when you think you're going to win? You win. I love it when people say I'm lucky. I don't even know what luck is. I'm lucky.
Lucky means you're lucky that you have it.
That you're lucky that you have it.
No, it means lucky means that you don't have it, but you're lucky.
Nice. Makina 3D on IG. Yeah, you guys using all different names on different social platforms, you're missing out on value because I'm losing opportunity to get to know you because I think it's 3 different people when you're really the same person. So that's hard to keep track of, guys. Anyways, I don't want to drag out this broadcast too long, but congratulations to all the new members of our group that are now.
Congratulations.
Tell everyone, Luna.
Congratulations, you won.
You guys all won. Congratulations. You have won the lottery. You are a human. You're not a rock. You're not a piece of dirt. You are a human.
Don't call them a piece of dirt.
No, I didn't call them that. I said congratulations.
No, don't say that they're a piece of dirt.
Okay, sorry guys. Well, you guys all won the lottery because you're humans, you're alive, you're on this earth. Like, look that up. Gary Vee said the statistics on this the other day. Like, what are the chances of you actually becoming a human in this universe? And it's ridiculous. You could have been a rock, right? So think about that every day when you wake up and, you know, wonder what you're gonna do, where your money's at, where you're gonna be at in 6 months, what's gonna happen with your life. Every day is a blessing. I'm not even religious, guys, but every day is a blessing. And we're all lucky to have whatever opportunity we have. I'm talking to a guy, an American that lives in Dubai right now, and he wants to start selling online or on Dubai or whatever, and it's crazy. There's so many rules and red tape. He needs to pay like a $7,000 license just to be able to sell as a businessman in Dubai. So in America, we're super lucky that we have the ability to do things like sole proprietorship, or even just to have a yard sale and not have someone come arrest you, you know, or to be able to work Craigslist like it's your girl on the corner, you know. Anyways, guys, moral of the story is there's a million freaking opportunities. Sometimes you wish you were a rock. You wish you were a crack rock, Frank, because I'm about to smoke you in the shoe game. No, I'm just kidding. Shout out to Frankie Toops, though. If you guys want to know anything about shoes, Frank...
Shout out to Gary Vee.
Yeah, shout out to Gary Vee. But shout out to Frank Toops. Everything I know about shoes, I learned from Frank. And shout out to RJ Martinez for introducing me to Frank. Networking, guys. Networking is the key. It's all about who you know. I mean, yeah, it takes skills, and you got to have money to make money, but man, is that money easier to make when you know the right people. Ain't that right, Frank? What's up, Christy? How's everyone's sales looking like today? My sales dropped off compared to yesterday. I had like a quick skyrocket yesterday, and that was good. Yeah, you're right, Luna. And today it's a little bit less, but I'm psyched because I just spent $2,700 at Marshall's, and it's like $3,000 profit haul in an hour. In an hour or so.
Gymnastics today.
And Luna has gymnastics today. And Christmas is coming.
Know that I do gymnastics?
Hold on, Luna. Let me put you on the camera so you can talk.
Did you guys know that I do gymnastics and ballet?
I don't know if they knew that. Luna does gymnastics and ballet, guys.
And I just started to do a Lion King play, and I just signed up for doing little kids softball.
Yeah, she just signed up for softball. She just got old enough to do softball. You're so excited, huh, Luna?
Yeah, I can't wait till I hit a ball.
You're gonna hit a home run, I guarantee it.
Remember, I kept practicing that.
Yep.
I kept practicing that with my little ball team, where you just hit the ball.
Yeah, you've been practicing for a long time. You're gonna be a home run hitter.
No, you just hit off the tee.
How fast can you run? Fast like who?
The Flash.
Yep, fast like the Flash, guaranteed. They're gonna be like,
That
Luna.
He likes to watch
They're gonna be like, Luna, run to first, and you're already gonna be at home. Home run.
Yeah.
Yep. Guaranteed. What are you doing? What are these boxes around you, Luna?
These are books.
They're not books. You're wrong.
Shoes.
Yeah, we sell so much books you thought they were books, huh?
Yeah.
It doesn't smell like books in here, does it?
Smells like dirty shoes.
No, it smells like shmoney.
Money, shmoney,
Shmoney. That's shoe money. That's called shmoney.
shmoney. It smells like fresh air in here.
It does. These shoes got my car smelling extra fresh. What's up, Michael Dre? Mike Dre? Mike D in the house. What up?
Have you guys seen Teen Titans Go?
Maybe they have seen Teen Titans Go.
Just tell them if they've seen Teen Titans.
Luna wants to know if you guys have seen Teen Titans Go cartoon. I don't think they've seen it, Luna. I'm guessing no.
I'm guessing yes.
Shout out to the Fonz. What's up, Fonzie?
Is this Deadpool right here?
What? I don't know what you got back there. I can't really see it. Anyways, guys, I don't want to, oh, shout out to Josh Merlin, the wizard. Mr. Merlin, Magic Merlin. What's up, Derek? How you doing, man? How's everybody doing? Y'all hustling hard for that fat Christmas for your families, or what? Y'all being Santa Claus this year? I hope so. That's what it's all about. Check it out. See, Luna? That's what it's all about.
First, you have to be a good kid.
Oh yeah, you gotta be a good kid, or else what do you get?
You get no presents, or you be a bad boy.
You get rocks in your socks.
Yeah.
Haha. Yeah, Luna's gonna be the hustler of the century, guys. Watch out. I'm ringing out today, and she's like, yeah, my dad, he sells shoes on Amazon. He sells shoes on eBay. Sometimes he sells them on eBay. She's just dropping the beans left and right. Like, don't
Don't call me left and right.
Okay, but don't, whatever your secret is, don't tell Luna. She is the worst secret keeper. She will tell everybody what their present is. She will ruin all surprises, so best bet is to just not tell her.
I already know.
Stay getting money, squad.
I
Ask
already
Frank.
know, so I'm gonna keep it in my head.
Ask Frank what the last thing I said was last night before I went to bed on our private message. What'd I say, Frank? I said, when I wake up, I'm buying so much damn shoes. It was a little bit after I woke up, but still, I bought a lot of damn shoes. Textbook season is alive and banging. I sold a couple textbooks for 125 bucks yesterday that I bought for one for 24 and one for 19. So that was pretty tight. I missed that locally sourced comment. If you want to throw that back up there. What's everybody up to? Where's everybody at? What's the weather like where you're at? Right now it's 62 degrees, so it's super warm compared to the 50 that freezes me. What option should I use on the pack list format? Upload files or skip info and let Amazon charge fees? No. Do not. Hold on, Luna. Hold on. We're hold on.
We're talking about books.
Hold on. We gotta save Fonzie some money real quick. Fonzie. What? Luna, we're saving him money. Hold on.
No.
Yes.
No.
Don't let Amazon do that for you. You got to do it yourself. If you don't have a lot of items in your box, you can do the web contents form. If you do have a lot of items in your box, I recommend using a software solution like ScanLister or Inventory Lab, as they have a scan it as you box it type solution for box contents. 15 in Texas. Damn, James. So I guess you're staying inside. Yeah, don't let those fees come through, man. Every little fee adds up. People always ask me, they're like, why don't you just let Amazon sticker your books? Well, let's see. 20 cents a book. I'm sending out 1,000 books on a pallet. You do the math. I'm going to pay him 200 bucks to sticker 1,000 books. Are you crazy? Because what? Let's see. Paying someone 10 bucks an hour, it's going to take 20 hours? No way. You're going to sticker them so fast. You're gonna sticker them at a rate of like 6 books a minute minimum. So do the math on what, you know, divide that 6 books a minute into that rate that Amazon charges you, or factor it, or whatever the hell. Do the math, and you'll see that it's super crazy rate that they're trying to charge you to sticker. And then they have just humans out there just like probably, you know, they probably whip them if they don't do 12 stickers a minute. So Luna's getting attacked by shoes. Are you okay, Luna?
You hit the box on my nose, Mommy.
You just got some Kevin Durant's in the face?
Just like that.
Are you okay?
Hey, listen.
Don't beat the box up any more than it already is.
Luna,
That's one of the worst ones.
you need to stop.
What's up, RJ? Shout out to RJ Martinez. Let me tell you guys a little bit about RJ. He's a hustler. You gotta go follow RJ. Follow RJ. Whatever he's doing, you gotta pay attention to it. Keep your eye on that, man. The boy's like a entrepreneur octopus, because he's out here doing like 12 things at once. He's like a mutated octopus that has 12 arms instead of 8, and he's just trying 12 things at once. And it seems like 10 out of 12 of them are sticking. So follow your boy and catch some knowledge off him, because like I said, I wouldn't be hustling shoes if it wasn't for RJ. RJ introduced me to Frank, and I learned everything I know about shoes from Frank. So step up your networking game, guys. What's up, John? What's up, homie? We all got to meet up, man. We're going to do a Young Hustlers, whatever we're going to call it. Young Hustlers Academy, Young Hustlers University, Young Hustlers, I don't know, something. YHC meetup in LA. We got to do it. I figure LA just because that's only 6 hours from me, major airports, and a lot of people live down there already. I mean, it would either be San Francisco or LA, but I think that would be super savage to do a meetup. At the very least, a meetup, but it would be super hype to do like a large event where we bring people in to speak, and then charge, yes, a shitload to come in and watch it, but you're gonna learn how to make a shitload of money, so it's worth it, right? You gotta invest in your future. And a lot of these young people, you know, these guys that are 35, you know, 35 and younger, these guys are out here hustling and grinding 5 to 10 times harder than their 45-year-old counterparts and 55-year-old counterparts that are doing the same thing. The youth are taking over this online business, and you want to roll with them. Trust me, don't be old. You don't want to be old. I'm superhuman. No, that's just the coffee. I just drink mad coffee, and then my energy level goes over 9,000. Vegeta gets all pissed. Drive up from San Diego. Yeah, all the way from San Diego. Sweet, bro. I'm just hating on you, man. I gotta drive from freaking up north, so it's gonna take me like 6.5, 7 hours to get there, but it's all good. I drive that way all the time for softball for my shorty. She always has tournaments in West Covina and Huntington Beach, so I'm good for that. What up, Nathan? Shout out to Nathan Godwin. I saw your comment on Facebook made Caleb Roth's blog post about the new fee hike. What was it? Something about hashtag FEMAgeddon. Definitely FEMAgeddon since day one. It's crazy that 7 years ago I used to be able to sell a book for $4 and make $1.35. And just in a few months now, in March 1st, I'm going to have to sell that same book for $8 to make the same return. That blows my mind. A $4 hike in fees over 7 years.
Oh, that happens again.
And that's super crazy considering that's pretty much 400% of the price I'm used to paying for these items. $4 increase over 7 years for an item that my cost is usually about $1. So you can see what happened. 7 years ago, we were making 4 to 5 times more on all the low margin books. Is there a meeting, Eduardo? No, we don't have anything planned yet, but I would love to set one up. At the very least, an informal one. But I would love to. I have dreams of a large formal meeting where we can have people speak and share knowledge, like a 2-day event at a hotel, block out a bunch of rooms, rent out the conference room, whatever. That's not something I could pull off on my own. I would need the help of professional, responsible people that are good at organizing events, telephone, yada yada, all that stuff. What ain't 7 years ago, son? Oh yeah, it ain't 7 years ago, son. Yeah. No, it ain't 7 years ago. Nothing is the same. Everything changes. Definitely not 7 years ago. I didn't have nothing to my name, hardly anything. I had been selling books for 3 years so far. This is my most liked video? Yeah, right. Doubtful. For real? If you're watching this and you haven't liked this video, like it, because that helps out my analytics.
No hearts, Dad.
I am getting hearts, Luna. She does this to me every time, guys.
I don't see any.
There will be hearts soon. Watch. The hearts are gonna come right there. Then you're gonna have to shut your little mouth up, Luna.
Stop it!
Look, look. There's a few. They're coming. They're coming. Now what, son?
Those are not hearts, they're just circles.
No, they're hearts. Look at the red ones. Now what? My peoples love me. Hearts
What
everywhere.
about me?
You would have thought it was Valentine's Day. Look at that.
What about me?
Check out Scott Volker.
Look, there's your
Yeah,
hearts, Luna.
I'm down with Scott. I think
Here's
Scott's,
my
I haven't
heart.
connected with him personally.
Here's my heart.
Yeah, those are for you, Luna. But Scott seems legitimate. The only thing about Scott is that I noticed he started pushing super hard on putting out his content. And when people do that, it makes me think that they are focusing more on selling their courses than they are on developing their own business. I know Andy Slammons also does private label, and he is also a really stand-up guy, but I feel like he's actually still doing it more. And then there's other people that Andy has taught that have learned more, and specifically I believe Manny Coates is the name. Is that the right guy, guys? Hit me with a thumbs up in the box if that's the right guy. I'm pretty sure his name's Manny Coates, and he's killing the private label game, and he's drinking whiskey on Periscope while he's teaching you how to do it too. So you gotta follow that guy and get in on it. Thank you for the hearts, Jared. Luna doesn't believe me. She thinks that I'm just pretending to
I
broadcast.
see no hearts.
You think there's nobody watching, huh?
Yeah.
She doesn't believe me.
Nobody's getting, you're not getting hearts, Dad.
We got a little bit of hearts. We're fine. It is Manny Coates, right?
Guys, can you give Dad a little bit more hearts over there?
You said I can make the file to upload
There's one
the
heart.
pathless file. Hey man, what are the websites you said I can make the file?
Look at Dad, you're getting hearts.
Yep, I am. Alfonso, if you're gonna upload your inventory to Amazon without using any software tools, the most efficient way is to use the inventory loader file. I think that's what it's called. I use software now for a long time, so I don't remember, but just go to Amazon, upload inventory. It will ask you how you want to do it, and then there'll be like, you know, there's information that will tell you what to do, and you just download the template, and that includes instructions, and then you fill it out and you save it and you upload it. There's also the Seller Central forums on Amazon. You can learn a lot of information from there. And I believe Amazon has some training videos also on a lot of stuff that a lot of beginners, new to Amazon people could benefit from. Eduardo, you met Manny Coates in Austin? Awesome. I would like to meet him also. He seems like a pretty real G. And that's the main thing that I'm looking for when I'm looking to learn from other people is one, I want to see the numbers. I want to see the success. I'm not going to listen to someone who's not actively executing their own strategy, right? I don't care what you say. If you don't have numbers to back it up, it's not worth shit. So you got to have the numbers to back up what you're talking about, and you got to be a down-to-earth guy to, you know, that makes me actually believe it. Because let's face it, it's the internet. You can fake all this shit. So when you're down-to-earth and you put yourself out there, that at least makes me feel like it's real, and I'm interested, you know what I mean? Does Frank have a YouTube channel? You hear that, Frank? Frank does not have a YouTube channel, but I'm changing that. I think there's this thing that happens where you know me for X amount of time, and then you have to start a YouTube channel, because I tell everybody all the time in regular day-to-day life, hey, you should start a YouTube channel. every time I'm fascinated with individual and something that they do, I'm like, dude, you should start a YouTube channel. My wife's mom, I want her to start a cooking channel. Even if it's just for us to have the recipes, like, man, that would be so mega. Authentic Mexican grandma YouTube channel. How sick would that be? Yeah, Frank's gonna get a YouTube soon. I'm gonna bring him into the future. Frank the Tank.
Frank the Tank.
Frank the Tank. That's funny, huh, Luna?
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't like the word
like
tank.
A real name, but tank is like where goldfish is going.
Yeah, that is where goldfish is going, or like for an army for a battle. But tank is synonymous with prices tanking, so I don't know if we're down for that one, man. Viva Mexico. Okay. Let's see. Yum, Mexican. Let's see. It's pretty fun, guys. I love doing live broadcasts when I'm driving because driving is so boring. Literally, I wish I could have someone else drive me always. It'd be the sickest thing ever. Oh, man. Anyways, I'm going to end up this broadcast before it gets too boring. But the moral of the story is, you got to hustle, guys.
Does the broadcast make your driving funner?
It makes it way funner. Tried it out at the local Goodwill. Missed the top half. My big fan. Any advice for a new seller trying to get into shoes? Yeah, first Google, once you're logged into Amazon, Google categories needing approval, Amazon. That will take you to the page. Apply for all the categories that are there. The ones that request you to submit files, skip those. The ones, some will auto approve. Shoes should be one of them. And you'll be approved to sell shoes pretty easily, but you'll still be restricted to sell all the major brands. There's still profit inside shoes without doing those brands, but it's definitely not as easy. Is there anybody watching this that's not that is restricted in Nike, that sells shoes, that knows which? Stop talking, please. Is there anybody that sells shoes that knows which brands?
A little bit more hearts over there.
A little more hearts, please. Which brands are not restricted for shoe sellers that are not grandfathered into the big brands? Does anybody know which brands those are? Hey, can you put that comment up again about media sellers and get rid, Steven? All I can see is the bottom of it. The comments go away pretty quickly. Shout out to Toronto. You see me wearing my Blue Jays hat once in a while. You see it. What's funny is I'm not really into sports, and so people give me flack, or they're like, you know, giving me knuckles, like, we're gonna get him tonight, and then I'm like, what the hell is this guy talking about? And then I'm like, oh, I'm wearing this Warriors hat, or I'm, you know, this guy's giving me the weird eye because I'm wearing a Blue Jays hat, and the Blue Jays and the Giants got in a fight last night or something. So possible to get Nike for newbies? I doubt it, dude. Doubt it. But the thing is, you can sell them on eBay, guys. Don't give up. Just because you can't sell them on Amazon doesn't mean you shouldn't be selling them on eBay. Those same shoes sell for the same price, maybe even more, on eBay. It's just the way it is. People get Amazon blinders on, and then they forget about stuff. So yeah, you might be restricted, but you can still get a lot of money. You just might have to swing your business model a little bit differently. Business isn't the same for everyone. Don't let it hold you back. With Amazon lowering FBA fees for non-media by a huge %, as said before with Amazon. So I can see that comment, but not the rest of it. Obvious, Amazon is targeting media sellers. Keep it real, REEZY. Yeah. So what was just said is actually correct. These fees that Amazon did put out are targeting media sellers. It's totally true. Specifically, media sellers that sell books of a lower average sell price. And if you've been selling books for a long time, like myself, you know that we are being conditioned by Amazon. I sell books at whatever price I can make money at. Obviously not for like a penny, buy for $1, make a penny, but if I can make 50 cents and I'm buying it for $1 and it's a quick flip, of course I'm gonna do that. And that's a product of Amazon training me to do that, and then they raise the fees, and then I have to source higher value items. My guess is, if you read the reports, you know, they lost a lot of money. They lose a ton of money in shipping, and 3P booksellers are filling up 3P booksellers are filling up the storage with books, and, you know, just taking up all the space, and people just don't seem to get it or understand it, and Amazon can't wait for people to financially, you know, figure it out by losing money and going bankrupt or whatever, so they're just expediting it. And you know, I do think books aren't as important.
I love the starting part because I was talking about Scarecrow.
Yeah, I do think Amazon doesn't care about media sellers as much as they used to care about media sellers. It's sad, but, you know, they started with books, and that's not where they're at anymore. I think they definitely still care about textbook sellers, but I don't see them pushing out media sellers at all in any way in the short-term future. I actually have a nice insight on the long-term future of books. Currently what's happening is the industry is trending towards digital books, and people, they're doing a lot of tactics to push people into getting digital books. For example, making the digital books cheaper, or for example, giving people, if you buy a Kindle for $300, you get $500 worth of Kindle store credit to purchase your textbooks, essentially, subsidizing your purchase of a Kindle, and you get a free Kindle. And so that will make you do it. You know, when a textbook is $200, for example, and then the Kindle book is only $40, that might make you want to get the Kindle version. But I'm fairly certain what's going to happen very quickly is there's going to be a huge black market and pirating going on of all the textbooks. It's already happening. You can already download tons and tons of very popular textbooks that have ebooks. You can already download them for free, and kids email the PDFs back and forth to each other instead of paying $150 to buy the book or the ebook. So while the publishers think that the ebooks are a great idea because it kills the secondary market, because you can't resell an ebook, and because they don't have to transport the ebooks, and because they cost less to produce, and yada yada yada, in the end it's going to seriously cripple the publisher market, and they're going to switch back to physical books because that's the only way that they can control the market. And I'm fairly certain that that's going to happen. I would put all kinds of money on that. What's up, Nathan Holmquist? Shout out to Nathan Holmquist. I was just talking about my my Cynthia Stein preview that I just had on the Cynthia Stein. Why did I say that? I don't know why I said that. I was trying to think of the name of the God, I hate that lady. Why did I say her name? The clairvoyant lady, man. Anyways, I was getting all Miss Cleo on the future of books. The market is switching to ebooks because they think they're going to make more money, but they're not going to be able to control it, and it's going to fail. They're going to poop their pants, and they're going to go back. Yeah, they're going to poop their pants, and they're going to go back to physical books because it's the only way they can control it. Amazon doesn't make money on the Kindle as a device itself, just a mousetrap. Yeah. That's the same way video game consoles are. Everything's been that way forever. It's all about selling the software. All about selling the software. But I don't think Amazon is pushing sellers out of the game at all. 100,000 a month, then 100 sellers selling 1,000 a month. Yeah, but what does that matter to them, Steven? All it matters to them is how much money does it cost to maintain the accounts. You know, they rate seller accounts by how profitable they are and how much energy it takes them. Like how often, if you make $1 million and I make $1 million and I call them every day on customer service and you never call them, my account is worth less to them than yours is. It doesn't matter if it's easier, Steven. What matters is about the financial drive of it. Is it?
Have you guys seen this girl right here?
And if they only had a small amount of sellers, the marketplace would be severely locked down. They'd be at a huge disadvantage.
Are you guys seeing this girl right next to Dad?
Yeah, that's Luna.
No, this girl right next to Dad.
Say hi, Mom. This girl, Mom. It's definitely easier to deal with those sellers than it is, but they're making money off of whether or not they're making money overall. When they trim the fat, I'm sure they will be making money in the long run. Luna, hold it down for a second, please. Luna. Oh my God, this kid. Luna, can you calm down for a second, please? Yeah, cheaper to run, but at what's the financial thing that you're saying is driving them to run that? Because they're making money off of 3P sellers, especially stupid ones that are making mistakes and doing things like sending in 1,000 books and telling them to sticker them. It's like, yeah, they're not making money overall, but ask yourself how long it takes Amazon to sticker 1,000 books and how much they pay their employee that does that, and they charge you $200 for that. So they're making money on that. They make lots of money on 3P sellers. Yeah, I totally disagree with you. I don't think they're trying to push people out at all. If anything, I think they want to bring as many people in as possible so that they can find more ace players, more winners. Yeah, look, does it look like I'm in the UK to you guys? It's the front-facing camera, so I'm guessing that they mirrored it. 100 comments. You guys are killing it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I gotta end the broadcast because I'm about to be home and I got no reception at mi casa. I live in the hills slightly off the side of the main road. Anyways, guys, congratulations to all the new... Congratulations to all the new FBA sellers that are entering the marketplace today. I wish you guys nothing but the best. And like I said, push the hell on, full steam. Don't wait for nothing. Check every category that you can sell in. Do everything you can, and don't take your opportunity for granted. All right, guys? Until next time, peace out.
I time traveled.